Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to film something a little different for me. I like to watch makeup tutorials here on YouTube. They're fun for me. I like to see what other people are getting inspired to do. It inspires me to do other things. And you learn different techniques along the way too. So I really enjoy watching makeup tutorials. One thing though that really frustrates me is when like a new makeup palette comes out, or someone just does a look in general and they, in the title it says like makeup tutorial on this palette. I get really excited because I think to myself, hey, I have that palette, I can totally recreate that look or do something very similar to it. And then as I'm watching the video, they only use like one or two shadows from that palette, and then they pull all these other shadows from everywhere else. And I'm sitting there going, I own none of those shadows. So basically I can't do this look because I don't have what I need to do it. Not that you have to use the exact shadows, but I don't know, it's just, it bugs me a little bit. So what I wanted to start doing is going through my makeup collection, which I have a lot of eyeshadow. I wanted to start going through, I guess, my eyeshadow collection, not my makeup collection, and just do like tutorials or whatever you'd like to call it of me using one eyeshadow palette, and that's it. Like, not pulling shadows from anywhere else. That may be more difficult when we get into things like, for example, I guess the Sugar Pop palette isn't that bad, but like when you look at this, there's a lot of color, so it'll be a little more difficult to do a look with just that palette. So some videos will be more challenging than others, but I am ready for the challenge and ready to take it on. So today I'm going to be filming using the Lorac Pro palette. I don't know why I chose this one. I just kind of did. But I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, so there'll be a lot more coming. If you don't have the Lorac Pro, do not worry. This is what the palette looks like. There are, what is that, 3, 6, 8, 16 shadows. The top row is always matte. The bottom row is always like shimmery or sparkly or however you want to say it. I kind of want to do like a good mix of dramatic evening time, like smokier type looks. I want to do a mix of that and more simple, like daytime appropriate looks. So if, like I said, if you don't have this palette or if this isn't a look that you're really interested in, don't worry, stick around because there'll be a lot more videos to come. In my mind, I want to do like a daytime simple look and a more dramatic nighttime smoky look with every eyeshadow palette that I have. So eventually something will be coming your way. Get that out of my face because Today I'm going to start with my eyeballs. I don't know, I think today, just because, no other reason, I'm going to not conceal my eyes and instead just go in with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance 24-Hour Anti-Crease Eyeshadow Primer. Okay, first things first, I'm going to take this, I'm going to take this big fluffy brush here. This is from Sonia Kashuk. I'm going to go in with this color Cream right here, simply because that's pretty similar to my skin tone, and I'm going to set down that primer that we just put on. I really like this brush for setting whatever is on my eye, whether it's concealer or eyeshadow primer. I really like this brush for doing that. Just because it covers so much area, it works very well. I think I'm going to do kind of a more smoky eye, like I already said that. I'm going to do like a matte eye is kind of what I'm thinking of more, I guess. But I'm going to take the color taupe right here. There. And these shadows are very like powdery, so you always want to make sure to like tap your brush off really, really well. And then I'm just going to blend that all into my crease area. So then I'm going to take a smaller blending brush and I'm going to go in with a mix of mauve and sable and put that just a little lower into the crease. I'm going to try and focus it more on like the outer part of my eye as opposed to like pulling it all the way in, because I don't really want to do like a round look or a halo look. I want to keep it more like that kind of a look. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in with my E40 and just blend everything again. Because you can never blend too much. No, you cannot. Okay, then I'm going to take this brush. Again, it's like a fluffier brush, but it's pretty dense, so it does a really nice job of like packing color as it kind of like blends it. And I'm going to do the same thing that I just did with mauve and sable, except I'm going to do espresso and sable and really tap that off, because that espresso is pretty deep and this is going to be very pigmented. So I'm going to just start pushing that into the outer area of my eye. Don't dip on me, son. Don't do it. Even though I said I wanted to keep this more on the matte side, I think I'm gonna go in with pewter. So I'm gonna pick that up and just push it onto my lids. Okay, so that is what the eyes are gonna look like. Instead of using, I really like using, what is it called? Maybelline New York Eye Studio gel liner in Black is Black. I really like this. But I think just for the sake of this, I'm going to pick up the black that's in the palette on a flat angled brush and just kind of put a little wing on that way. And then instead of like connecting this all the way in, I'm just gonna kind of fade it out about halfway through my eye. Wow, the fallout is real right now. Okay, I'm going to go do the rest of my face makeup and I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so we just finished doing my face makeup. I'm just gonna quickly set it with this Skin Therapy from Pure Romance. I really like this stuff. It's got glycerin in it. And it's like, I don't know, just very cooling and like refreshing on my face. And I just find that it really sets down powders very, very nicely. Oh, in case you're wondering, my foundation, I did just recently film like an everyday, I forget what I called it, but like an everyday kind of really simple makeup look. And the foundation that I do in that video is basically what I did in this. The only thing I did change up was the blush, because the St. Lucia, this that I used in that video, just, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. So I ended up mixing from the Jaclyn Hill Becca collaboration palette, these two right here, mostly this, just to kind of give it like a darker vibe. I don't know, is that what you want to call it? A darker vibe? If my face makeup looks a little insane, especially like this cheek right here, it was where I was having a lot of the issues with, that's why I know it looks awful. So we're just gonna ignore that and go back to focusing on the eyes, which is what this video is about in the first place. Before I put down like primer and my foundation and everything, I did take a cotton pad with, I use this makeup remover. This is from Sephora. It is their triple action cleansing water. I think it's just the same as like a micellar water, but I really like it just because it's got like the little, like you put your thing on here and you pump from right here, so it just comes up on your pad right away. I really like it. But I did take and put some on there, fold this over, and then do this, and it kind of sharpened up the wings but also shortened them. So I'm going to go back in with just a little bit more black, and I kind of like how it got shorter, so I'm gonna leave it short and just like thicken it up a little bit. Not thicken it, darken it. That one, and then over here. Those aren't even. They're not even, but we're just gonna roll with it anyways. Lower lash line, I'm going to first take espresso. This is like a real flat, like kind of shader brush, I guess. I'm gonna take espresso on there and put this on the outer like third-ish of my eye, I guess. And the idea is just to get it down. I'm not like trying to blend it out or anything. But I'm gonna kind of connect it to the wing just so that we don't have any weird like skin looking through, showing through, peeking through, however you want to say that. The lighting is really weird. It's very cloudy right now, so I'm sorry if things are like getting totally flushed out with white and you can't see a thing that's going on. I'm gonna take mauve and sable the same way I did up top and just mix them together and blend that out. I really like this brush for blending out my lower lash line. It's one that came in the, or comes in the Urban Decay Electric palette. Like this end right here, I don't know why, but it's like my favorite thing ever for doing my lower lash line. It just makes it so easy, because for some reason I have issues with pencil brushes. And I always end up stabbing my eye, and then I get a lot of eyeshadow in my eye, which sticks to my contact lens, and then I can't see what I'm doing, and it's just an awful situation. But I really, really like this brush to do that. I don't know. I don't know if I just have more control or what the deal is, but it just works so much better for me. So I will take this, where did I even get this from? Oh, this is a pencil brush from BH Cosmetics. And I'm gonna go in with white from the palette and put that right on my inner corner and just kind of pull it onto my lower lash line. And a little bit up there. Here comes the train. You ready for it? Ooh, that got to be way too much right there. Oh. then I'm just going to use that same brush and the same white and highlight my brow bone. I am getting annoyed with this wing over here, but other than that, I really like how this turned out. Do you like it? I like it. I'm just gonna spray myself down one more time just because I really love how this feels. That's literally the only reason why. And then I will do some mascara. And again, I'm gonna do the same thing I did in that like everyday makeup kind of video and put down Better Than Sex mascara first. I got this Makeup Forever Excessive Lash in my most recent Ipsy bag, and I don't really like it. However, I have been using it to kind of like separate my lashes after I do the Better Than Sex mascara, and I've been really liking it that way. And then also as like my lower lash mascara. Okay. There we go. This look would definitely be very appropriate with lashes. I just am awful, like literally awful at putting on lashes, so I'm just not even going to attempt it. I think we're gonna get some rain. I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipstick in Melted Nude. It's just one of these guys. I just got a holiday pack and it had these three of these little guys in it, so that's why it's small. Okay, so that completes this look. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you like the look that I created. Like I said, I will be doing more like looks with other palettes, and also like doing more daytime appropriate looks, some nighttime appropriate looks. So if you like this idea, let me know in the comments down below so that I know to continue making more of these types of videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!